Did you say that again?
Can you repeat what you said, please?
So what you want to do is to say out loud to yourself, can I cure things? And see if you get a signal.
Can I cure things? Can I cure things?
And see if you can feel a feeling, like a tingle in your fingers.
Can I cure things? I feel from my fingers, like on the right side hand, it's like moving. Can I cure it?
Good, that's good. So, so you can ask, do I have herpes in any of my bodies?
Can I get rid of herpes?
Got a little thing. So,
yeah.
So now what you say is, I'm now removing herpes from all of my bodies.
I'm now removing herpes from all my body. So I would say it like silence or just like voice.
I think what you did just then is perfect. You can say it out loud, and then sometimes there's a length of time before your finger, you might feel that feeling in your finger again, and that means you've removed it. So let's try again and see if you can remove some more of it. So just say, I'm now removing herpes from all my bodies.
I didn't know it was going to be gone that long. Smells like garlic like crazy down here.
I feel like my finger a little bit moving, not too much, but I have that feeling. But I think it's only like 1%.
Well, you may need to go through each body one at a time. Do you have a list of all the bodies?
I have that feeling. Something is like vibrating in my hand.
Wow. And how do you feel?
Something is, yeah, I have that feeling.
So ask him if he has removed the herpes from all of his bodies and see if he gets a signal. Did he do that?
Okay, let's.
Because I like to test with you, Jamal, if you don't mind. Is that okay? Yeah.
Can we start over again?
Okay. So you want to start by removing herpes from all of your bodies.
Yeah.
And just do that until you get a signal.
I didn't get it yet, but if we start over, we can do it one more time.
All right. So do you want to say that out loud? I'm now removing herpes from all of my bodies.
Now, listen, I'm on. The word remove herpes. Oh my God.
Anna, you're doing great.
You're doing great.
Oh, thanks.
And Karen, so
are you?
Yeah, Karen. So how's it going?
Yeah, something is like vibrating my hand, it starts from my elbow, and it's going, something that vibrates, and I feel like my finger is like numbing.
Wow, good. So we could do what Karen said. You could ask, did I remove herpes from all my bodies?
studies can help me to remove the herpes from my body, I want to remove the herpes from my body.
You just want to test to see if you actually did it. Just to teach you to get familiar with the signal that you just got for yourself. Now that you have a signal, you can start to go into the website and actually use this access to the signal to ask questions and learn to ask the best questions for the things you want to remove. And then you can use this signal to go through the website and to actually remove other things as well. So we're just using the signal right now, having you feel that signal again. So ask, did I remove herpes from all of my bodies? And see if you get a signal.
Yeah, do I need more herpes from my body?
So is it not yet?
No.
Maybe not yet.
Yeah.
So now you can go through all the bodies. Do you have that list, or do you want him to do that? What do you want to do?
No, I think.
He doesn't have much stuff.
No, can you hear me?
He doesn't have time.
Okay.
What was that?
Yeah,
What I think.
we can hear you.
Maybe. You should give Molly your number.
Yeah, that would be great. I'm off tomorrow. I actually have 2 days off, and I'd be glad to work with him.
So then you can have some.
Actually, Barb and I could work with him.
Him too.
Mm-hmm.
Because he has to leave.
in 10 minutes.
All right, Amal, do you have a pencil and paper, and you can write my number down, and Barb and I can call you?
Okay. What's your phone number,
Right.
please?
Okay, great. It's Karen, and it's 610-51. Yes, Karen.
Okay, I got it. 610
513 8125.
Okay, so what did it want to call you?
Well, just in this door. I don't know, where are you now?
Yeah. Tomorrow I'm off, and I have 3 days off. I have Tuesday, and I have Wednesday.
No, that's fine. I do too. I just want to know where you are so I know the time difference.
Yeah, I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Oh, okay, and I'm in Santa Fe, New Mexico. So what is that, an hour?
Yeah, it's the better thing that we can have live connection in Skype.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah. Well, you can call me tomorrow morning when you get up. It doesn't matter. I'm up early. And we will set up a time, and I'll have Barb on the call. We'll Skype all three of us.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
So the problem, I can't get to the signal that way. And I watched the half of the movie for the movie for 4 hours. So I'm gonna complete it tonight, and that we can set up through to the signal, and then we can remove this thing from my body.
That's great.
Barb, are you on the line, Barb?
Hi, Sophie.
Is Barb on the line?
Yeah. I can talk to the buyer, please, before he leaves.
Yes, I'm here.
Sure. Byron, are you here?
No, buyer?
Yes, I'm here.
Buyer?
Uh-huh. Can't hear you. I'm here.
I don't know where I'm here yet.
Yeah, because I cannot get through to the signal. so maybe we can do it tomorrow.
I didn't understand.
I didn't understand.
He couldn't get a signal, he's gonna try to do it tomorrow.
You'll do it.
You'll do it. Don't worry about it. You'll get a signal. You're gonna be fine.
All right, thank you. Yeah, because I need to go.
I heard that
I heard that he was getting. Didn't you notice that he was getting a signal though? He got a signal on a couple of things, didn't he?
I thought so at the beginning.
Yeah, Anna, didn't
Didn't he say his finger was moved or something?
Yeah, you had a feeling in your arm and your hand a little bit.
Yeah.
So when you do it
People do it, they deny their signals.
Mm.
Well, there was some confusion around the questions and all that, and when it was moving very fast for him. But yeah, Jamal, I think you did get a signal, and we'll work with that. Okay?
All right. So how I can get a signal? Like the first question that I need to ask myself.
Hey guys,
Can,
you have to
remember
that he is
very much stuck in his mind, in his mental body.
And
like he'll do things like he'll get a signal and then say he didn't because his head is saying he didn't. His mental
processes
Right.
he didn't get a signal.
So
well,
when you're helping him, you have to get him past his mind.
Okay. Yeah, but he did notice the sensation, and it was very clear to him. So we'll work with that.
Yeah.
The first question I need to ask.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, Byron, because I've been dealing with you for years, and I have a very hard time getting a signal. And you're saying to get past my mind, and I have my girlfriend on the line tonight because she also would like to learn how to test. And I've found myself over the years when I don't notice it all of a sudden, my fingers are testing, I want to say, all by themselves sometimes.
That's right.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when I do want to test, I get nothing.
Well, tonight
you are going to get signals because this is a cure meeting,
and we're all going to
test a whole bunch of things.
So Wendy
and Jason, stick around,
spend the
time, and get yourself started. You can do it at this meeting. This is a good meeting to get started at. Okay.
Yes, Fire. Hello.
Yeah.
How I can get a signal? What kind of question I need to ask myself before you do it? I said.
I'll tell you what.
Wait until tomorrow when you talk to Karen. Okay.
All right.
You got to get back.
to work. So that's the thing to do is like
stop at the questions.
Get yourself something to eat or whatever you have to do,
and get back.
and get back. You have to be there in 5 minutes. So.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
So.
Greg,
hang him up.
And let's
move on.
Okay.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, Amal.
Bye, Jamal.
He's gone.
So, Greg, let me ask you a question. For somebody that's new, like Wendy, could you explain testing to her a little bit so she can understand?
That's exactly what we're doing now. We're doing testing.
Franny, you're
And
on
you just start doing it.
You're on mute.
I know, I'm on mute.
Unmute and say that.
No, don't explain anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought I just did. You test. I can explain dancing and jazz and poetry, and I can explain, I'm teasing.
Well, there is one directive, and that is ask yourself, can you cure things? And you will get a signal. You will get a signal. Be sensitive
Try it
to.
now. Just keep trying it.
He shall find.
Yes, it will come through. Your body does speak to you, and it's connected to everything. All the information you could ever need and want.
No explaining.
One second.
Alejandro, would you turn on your camera, please? Greg, turn your camera on.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Anna,
Anna,
Yeah.
I want you to explain to Wendy.
Just tell her
what to look for,
and then do the
first. Can you do the prayers tonight? Because Ron is here.
You know,
Ron is, let's get Ron on. He wasn't on before.
Oh, good.
He didn't call it,
Okay.
did he?
Let's definitely get Ron on. He's the deacon.
yeah.
There's Ron. Okay.
Right.
Hi, Ron.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, everybody.
Turn your camera on, Ron.
Okay, you're doing cameras tonight? Okay. Okay.
This is me.
Nice.
Nice.
Please hold this phone.
Ron, I wanted to tell you that I want you to start doing the prayers now.
Okay.
And Wendy has never had a signal, so you should
tell her what to look for, and then
Wendy and
Jason. Jason's been doing this for years, but his signals are sporadic.
Jason, his last name Eads?
No, Jason Wool.
Oh, okay.
Now, there's some feedback. Alejandra, with your setup, there's feedback. So I think you have to move your microphone away from your speakers or turn down your speakers. Something.
I'm going to mute.
Yeah, that's good. Go on mute when you're not speaking.
Well, this is Wendy. I have a question.
Okay.
I was just working with someone for a year and a half, an acupuncture doctor who practices NAET, and I was wondering if what you do is similar to that at all.
Don't answer that question.
We're just going to go right ahead and start testing. Ron, explain to her what she's going to be doing, and then let's do the prayers. I want to pray. Time to pray.
I'm going to ask you a few questions and see if you can get signals, okay? And just follow along best you can. Okay?
Okay.
All right, great. Okay, so first thing I do for myself when I try to get a signal is I ask myself this question: can I cure things? So do that for yourself right now. Ask yourself, can I cure things? You can either do it out loud or you can say it to yourself. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay, and when you do that, just notice if something comes up for you, some different kind of awareness comes up for you. It could be physical or emotional, just something slightly out of the ordinary. Personally, I get my pointer finger, my index finger on my right hand just involuntarily goes up, faces north. That's me. Everybody's signal is slightly different. So ask yourself, can I cure things, and see if something comes up for you.
I'm not sure.
Well, tell me what's happening then.
I didn't feel anything.
Okay, all right. You may get one right away, you may not. All right. Meyer, do you want us to go right into the prayers?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. Listen, Wendy, just follow along. I'm going to make some statements, right? And these are the first one is called the continuous cleansing prayer, and it's a bunch of lines of sentences that each one of us is going to respond to. When we get a signal, we're going to say yes. All right. If you happen to get a signal at any time during these statements, just say yes. All right. And if you don't have to say no.
Okay.
All right.
So
Right.
one other thing, Wendy, we're actually doing the prayer while we're, you know what I mean? It's an active, it's an action and it's participatory. We're actually doing it. We're not responding to it. We're actually doing the prayer. I did a very bad job of that, but do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're
Not
all
just saying it, you're actually doing it. You're
right.
fulfilling it.
We are
Yeah.
actually doing the prayer.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Okay. I'm going to read words that are part of a prayer, and after I read them, those folks that get a signal are going to respond in kind with the word, just by saying yes. You'll follow along. You'll see what's going on in a minute, all right? Okay, here we go. Okay, the first one is the continuous cleansing prayer. This prayer isn't something you say, it's something you do.
Yay!
Here we go. All my bodies are free of pathology.
Yes.
And you test that.
Yes.
Yes, I test yes.
Okay, great. Me too. All my bodies are free of immune dysfunction.
Yes.
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 All my bodies are at full function.
Yes.
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 I've installed all necessary immunological shields.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. All my God connectors are in.
Yes.
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 I'm installing the reflex to give love and empowerment.
Yes.
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 I am attracting warm, happy feelings in others.
Yes.
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 Now merge your results bodies with people you choose. Remove and install the right factors.
Say that one again.
Okay. Now merge your results bodies with people you choose. Remove and install the right factors.
Yes.
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 I'm on the best side of my highest possible dimension.
Yes.
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 I'm removing all disturbances from the emotional bodies of everyone in the world.
Yes.
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 That one made me smile a lot.
Okay.
I'm protecting myself and my people from incipient catastrophes.
Yes.
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 I am removing all tendencies in the world to solve problems with violence.
Yes.
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 1 second.
Before you go on, Ron,
Let me ask.
Jason,
Through this
prayer that we've been doing,
have you gotten
a signal at any point?
No. I had it on mute. I had it on mute up until you just addressed me, and I unmuted it, and I've been saying them out loud. No, I have not gotten anything.
So you've been saying.
So you've been saying them.
I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
Don't say them.
But actually try to get inside of what he's saying and do the thing, like
When he says
I'm removing the tendency
in the world
to solve problems with violence.
Can you
access the world with your consciousness, like put your consciousness out there
wherever
that might be happening?
Yes.
So
just try to do that, and then see if you get anything. What does your signal usually look like?
My pinkies or my thumb move.
Focus on your
hand when you say that, and just see if you can, get a signal. Meaning you did it. But if you don't do it, you won't get a signal. Don't say it though.
Let him say
it. And you see if you can do it. Okay.
For sure.
Alrighty. Okay, back to Ron.
Okay, here we go. I'm realizing the loving, world-shaping, and God-given intentions I've carried from life to life.
Yes.
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 I'm causing my career and those of the people I love to be what God intends.
Yes.
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 I am attracting increased capacity in myself and my group to accept power infusion.
Yes.
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 My particle attributes are in balance and at full strength to succeed at God's work.
Yes.
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 All my bodies are in God.
Yes.
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 All my bodies are one rainbow.
Yes.
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 I am free.
Yes.
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 I am now as happy as I have ever been.
Yay!
Yay!
Yes.
Yes.
I thought you were going to say as a clam.
As a clam.
I don't know. That's what I was expecting.
I am the happiest clam in the universe. That's the end of that prayer.
What I suggest
now
is we go back to Anna, Karen, and you see if you can help Jason and Wendy get more acclimated.
Okay, go ahead, Anna.
Okay. So we could try by asking if you can get a signal and you say, can I cure things? And you can say that one out loud. See if you get a signal.
Well, maybe
before we do that,
Mm-hmm.
let's ask Wendy.
Ask a question or two about how they did with the things they were just doing.
Okay.
Like find out
if they got anywhere as far as trying to do something. Because maybe you wouldn't do the same thing if they had gotten somewhere.
All right. So, Wendy, would you like to share if you felt a signal when we were doing the prayers?
No, I didn't feel any signals.
How about Jason? Did you do a little better the second time around?
Maybe a little bit, but I'm trying to not meditate, but just get my mind to a place where it's clear in a sense, and feeling the prayers as well to see if I could get a signal, and kind of trying to own them the best as possible, and nothing.
Okay. So you thought maybe a little, did you feel any different? What was different the second time?
Just trying to really concentrate on them. About it, I think. I really didn't feel anything different, just trying to concentrate on them more.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Well, the one thing I can add to this, not to intellectualize it because it isn't an intellectual process, is it's not, these are not really personal. Like Byard said, it's kind of an expanded kind of awareness when we're doing this. And the signal is specific to you. So it's kind of two things going on simultaneously. So you might just hold it like that, and it's not contradictory, but just do the next prayer in that space, and just be aware of a channel or sensation of some kind is occurring in you, connecting you to the words of the prayer. Which you don't have to concentrate on too precisely, just be with it. Be with the way it's presented and respond, see if there's a response. Does that help at all?
Okay.
And you know, just see what happens. Yeah, just be with it. Just keep being with it. See what happens. And it's a little easier, Wendy, when you're working on curing something specific to you. Wouldn't you say that's true, Byard? And starting right out at the gate, doing the no-sphere prayers, they're kind of lofty, but
no, I think that you can use this to connect to God. You don't have to be.
This is just
yeah. Okay.
Awesome. You don't have to be in. Okay. Right.
Yeah, I don't think so either. It's just, it's easier when you're asking something about your own body and removing something specific to your own personal situation. But this is good. Of course you can get a signal. Both of you, Jason and Wendy. And it's a beautiful prayer, and it works.
I sometimes I just imagine it. I'm just making it so, and then the signal comes if it's really real. Like you could say, be a dog. What is a dog like? Oh, Victor is joining us from Alaska. I'm going to add him in. Hi, Victor. Yeah. Good time to join in. We're right between prayers.
Yeah, and it does bypass the brain.
So it's not explained. It's really not explained. Just sort of.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask Karen, right? The reason I brought Wendy is one, I've known Byard for years, and Wendy does have something specific. So maybe by working with her on something like you're saying specific, maybe she could get a signal. That's up to her, though.
Yes, and Wendy, Barb Retson is a master, and she's right here in Santa Fe, and she's not on this call, but I will call her first thing in the morning, and we will set something up for you if you're really interested in this. And she's amazing with first-time students in getting a signal. I've yet to see her not help somebody get a signal, assist someone successfully. And I would certainly be there for you too, but I would really love to Skype with the three of us and see when she's available, and that would be more than glad to, the privilege to do that with you.
Okay.
Tomorrow, or, not tonight. Tonight, we're not going to do that tonight, but.
And just, and.
I literally was just diagnosed with this, so I'm still like trying to understand it and see what the options are and trying to figure out how I'm going to get help with it. So this is all brand new. I just found out.
Yeah. But just be with the prayer. It's a beautiful experience, and try to get a signal, and I'll just see if you get a signal, and then we'll work specifically with you tomorrow or the next day, whatever works for you. How's that?
Okay.
Okay, good.
There's a whole series of movies. Oops, 1 second. Sorry. There's a whole series of movies on Hashimoto's thyroiditis. So I would recommend that you find that series and watch all of them. That's what you're about, isn't it, that Wendy, is Hashimoto's thyroiditis?
Yeah, I just found out that that's what I have had for years, but I didn't know what it was.
I know it goes undetected for a long time, but there's probably at least, half a dozen 6-hour-and-a-half movies of people curing thyroid conditions and thyroiditis. No, if you go with thyroid conditions, you're talking more like a dozen movies. So you have a lot there to, there's a lot of help there for you.
Yeah.
Now, when you're saying movies, Byron, because I don't believe Wendy's completely understands how everything works yet. I explained it to her some, but you're saying you have the movies on the Cure Drive already, correct?
No, they're on YouTube and on the Cure Drive account on YouTube.
Okay, so she could just go to YouTube and watch them.
Well, she should probably go to the Cure Drive account, which is on YouTube. Yes.
Right. Okay.
And then scroll, I think there's a search thing you can do on thyroid, and see what comes up, and there'll probably be like 50 movies that come up on thyroid in one way or another, and you can just, if you can learn how to test with Karen and Barb, you can test which movies to watch first. But one movie that I would suggest that you watch tonight is the one that plays on the home page of curedrive.org. That movie is very important for you to watch in its entirety, and it's 4.5 hours, so I don't think you'll be able to watch the whole thing tonight, but between tonight and tomorrow morning, before you talk to them, you could probably polish it off. If you have a smartphone, right?
Yeah, I have to work tomorrow. I'm a teacher. It's my last week of work.
Oh, no. Anna's a teacher also. What do you teach?
I teach special needs children, grades 5.
And Anna, what about you?
Well, I do too. I'm a speech pathologist, and I work right now with high school kids, but I've worked with the younger ones too.
Yeah, all my kids are language impaired and learning disabled and ADHD, so they all go to the speech language pathologist also. So my friend is the speech pathologist at my school. We work together with the kids. I have 14 of those kids, so.
Wow.
I'm familiar. But yeah, so the last week of school, so I'm just trying to finish off the week, and then I'll be off for the summer to be able to have more flexibility.
Yeah, we're finishing up too this week.
Well, Wendy, you could still get started on your own with the movies. Buy the 4.5 movie and do it, and as you take your time and spend time with that, and then I can give you my phone number, and Anna can give you hers, and you just call us on your downtime or when you're out of school or whatever. If you have questions, and you can take your time doing this, and we can help you with the signal in the next few days when you're done the day. Okay, that would be great. Yeah, that way you're not alone, and you can peruse the website and get familiarize yourself, is I guess the word, with it. Okay. I'm just waiting for a new one. I have my phone right now. My modem died a week ago. I'm waiting for the new one to come in. But normally I'm up on the internet regularly. I'm going through a modem problem.
But, I would like to.
Sorry, don't look at it.
Yeah, it just,
There.
it's be a few days. I didn't really expect to be on a conference call with everyone tonight, but I'm happy to meet you all.
Okay.
And, yeah, we're really glad you're here and that Jason cares about you so much that he is giving this to you, this access to you. So just have it work for you over the next few days as need be. And we're here. It's all here. The website's here. We're all here. So, okay?
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
Sure.
Now you should continue seeing if you can get a signal during these prayers. Keep trying to get a signal with each thing that's said. And we're gonna go on now with the gravitational strengthening prayer. Okay. So
Okay.
Ron, go ahead and let it rip, buddy.
The next prayer is called the gravitational strengthening prayer. It's the feng shui prayer. The purpose of doing this is to attract qi. The qi will then perform immunic actions of its own. When you do these actions, do them through your family and soulmates too. Okay, here we go. I accept God's wisdom.
Yes.
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 I attract grace.
Yes.
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 I attract guides and guidance.
Yes.
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 I attract knowingness and wisdom.
Yes.
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 I attract the experiences I need so I can learn what I need to learn to do God's work.
Yes.
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 I've installed discrimination between people that win and ones that don't.
Yes.
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 I've installed discrimination between activities that win and ones that don't.
Yes.
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 I've installed discrimination between locations that win and ones that don't.
Yes.
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 I've installed a reflex to drop the ones that don't win, even when I'm succeeding with them.
Yes.
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 And I've installed a reflex to do the ones that do win, even when I'm a beginner at them.
Yes.
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 I am installing the reflex to dwell on solutions.
Yes.
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 I fulfill the hopes of my parents and ancestors.
Yes.
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 I'm merging my results bodies with parents and ancestors, and I'm removing and installing the right factors.
Yes.
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 I am doing these prayers for my family, loved ones, and soulmates, as well as for myself.
Yes.
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 I attract money and other wealth.
Yes.
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 I attract tools to fulfill my mission.
Yes.
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 I attract technologies to fulfill my mission.
Yes.
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 I attract respect.
Yes.
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 I attract cures. That's cures.
Yes.
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 I attract fame.
Yes.
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 I attract health, wellness, and longevity.
Yes.
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 I attract remedies and antidotes to dysfunction. Yes.
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 I attract faith.
Yes.
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 I attract gratitude.
Yes.
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 I attract fun.
Yes.
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 Okay, here's the first fill in the blank portion of the prayer. I love, name a person, unconditionally. You can say that out loud or to yourself. I love, name a person, unconditionally.
Yes.
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 I attract the love of my life.
Yes.
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 I let in love and nurturing.
Yes.
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 I attract my children and students.
Yes.
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 Oh dear. What
Um,
could that be?
guys are typing, can you mute that?
I don't know. I have to look at the screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I attract powerful, benevolent allies.
Yes.
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 I attract people who appreciate and support me and my mission.
Yes.
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 I attract people who will connect me to the people I need to talk to.
Yes.
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 Okay, we got the second fill in the blank coming. I attract, name some people. Say that out loud to yourself. I attract, name some people. Yes.
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 I attract forgiveness.
Yes.
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 In the last 5 minutes, I've become a bigger person.
Yes.
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 I attract worldwide awareness and use of the Munix.
Yes.
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 I'm leaving behind everything that slows me down.
Yes.
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 I want nothing.
Yes.
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 I have done enough immunics on myself today to create a critical mass.
Yes.
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 That's the end of the prayer.
Thank you, Deacon Ron. Great. Now, Anna. Oh, wait. I want to ask Victor. Do you have any news for us?
Yes, my sister is moving around today, and the nurses were quite surprised that she was moving and responsive, 12 to 24 hours after her incident, because the moment she got into the ER, they didn't think she was going to make it over the next 6 to 12 hours. But at that time, I was doing the harmonics and the immunics myself, even though I didn't have anybody to do it with. I was just doing it on, her organs, her bodies, and I was just doing it, with every intention that she was gonna make it, and that she was gonna live. That's my state of mind. The time she was in the ER and doing her surgery, on her.
Well, you did good, Victor. You did very good. You remembered that you could cure things when you needed to. That was good.
Yeah. I'd like to thank a few of the people like Alejandra and Rosella for doing the removals. When I asked them to help me out, they helped me right away.
Yeah. Yes, Alejandra.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
You're very welcome. Don't need to tell me something I have to.
Yeah, I'll tell you anyways. It's pretty amazing how fast. I mean, the nurses and the doctors are, they're kind of surprised that she's even moving after what happened to her. They're kind of shocked and surprised and happy at the same time. So yeah.
Have you been tweeting? Have you been tweeting about this?
Not right now, but I've been writing stuff down on paper.
Well, I think if you tweeted, you'd remind other people to continue helping your sister.
Yeah, I could post it on your wall, and you can retweet it if that's okay, or dear.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome to post on my Facebook wall about it. But I think that different people see the tweets. So if you want to, remind them, you can tweet things about it, and they'll get the tweets because they follow you. Like Alejandra follows you, for sure.
I feel more comfortable posting it on your wall, and you can copy that and tweet it, retweet it if you like.
I'm not going to copy it or do anything with it, but you're welcome to put it on my wall, and I will write something and click like on it, and you know, I'll share it and stuff. You know, so you have to change your permission so that everything is public, or otherwise people can't see it.
My permission should be open because each person that's my friend is able to share what I post.
Yeah, I know, but everybody can't see it because you're not public.
I'm going to have to check that again, Bear, because
Okay.
I know I am public, yeah.
All right, because what I'm seeing when I look on that post is I see not the public symbol, but the, you know, a couple, like little...
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to check that here.
Yeah, you should check it again. All right, well, I want to go to Anna and ask, because Anna went out handing out bumper stickers yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So tell us some bumper sticker handing out stories.
Right. Well, I started off in a parking lot in food market and Kmart, I think. And so I just went around to people in their cars or walking around or sitting down or even in some of the stores. And, you know, I got actually one guy who was interested. He said his father had cancer, so he took a bumper sticker and made a donation. Other people I talked to. And then from there I went out to, I found a place where there is a one-way street. So I could stand on the side where the drivers were. So I stood out there and just held my sign up, and some people stopped and a lot of people looked. And I just kind of, if they looked welcoming, then I came over and talked to them. And
Excuse me, Anna, what was on your sign?
it's the bumper sticker sign, so it wasn't that large.
What do you mean by the bumper sticker sign?
So it says 87,000 cures, I think.
Oh, you're saying you were holding up a bumper sticker.
Yeah, bumper sticker.
Not a sign, it was actually you held a bumper sticker up.
Yeah. So I held the actual bumper sticker, and then when I got closer to the cars, that the people that were interested, I showed them, explained that it was a global movement for curing incurable diseases. And I asked them if they would like to put it on their cars, and if they would they contribute, you know, make a donation for the sticker. So I got a couple people to do it, and it was good.
How long were you doing this?
Let's see, in the parking lot about 15 minutes, and then on the street about another 15.
Okay. And tell us what you learned. Oh, wait, 1 second. Greg, are you on mute?
I guess not. No.
But you are now, right?
No.
Okay, go on mute. Alejandra, go on mute also. Thanks. Okay, go ahead, Anna.
So, well, I saw that it was, as you had said, Byron, that probably 1 out of 7 or 8 people that went by had some interest. You know, so it wasn't, you know, every person. But if you just stood out there long enough, somebody would show an interest and you know, and wanted to. A couple of people wanted to get this bumper stickers. And then also, it was interesting just. You know, sort of like you said about just figuring out who could be a supporter and who wouldn't be.
Oh, really? How so?
Well, I mean, in the way that you can't really tell for sure, but then you get surprised when somebody is interested and open to it.
Yeah, isn't that funny? You know, that you could never. One of the things I learned from doing this is that you can never predict who's going to be interested. Like people are always saying, oh, I'm going to select which ones of my friends, you know, to tell, you know, the ones who will be interested in it. And they never are. It's always somebody that they never thought would be interested in it.
Right.
That's interested in it. So.
And it's really a good feeling when someone does respond and it feels like a surprise.
Yeah, it's a surprise. That's right. It's surprising.
Yeah, and it makes it worth it. Because then you feel like, oh, somebody wants to look into this.
I love pleasant surprises.
Yeah.
So tell about one of the people who was interested.
So one woman, she stopped her car because she thought she wanted to know if I needed a ride. Yes, this sweet older lady, you know, and just really sweet, like wanted to know if I needed help or something. And I said, oh, I've got these bumper stickers that I'm asking people to put on their cars to let everybody know about this church that I belong to. And then I told her, could she make a donation? She said, sure, honey. And she just whipped out a couple of dollars and gave me that, was on her way.
Uh-huh.
So,
yeah, that's great.
Yeah, very sweet, yeah. Yeah, and then the other guy, that was his grandfather had cancer.
Mm-hmm.
So he was gonna show that to him.
He was going to show him what? The bumper sticker?
The bumper sticker and you know, have him check out the website.
Yeah, you never know if it's just going to save somebody's life. I mean, that's really what it comes down to, right?
Yeah.
It's not like giving them a, it's like this, you know?
Right. You never know.
Yeah, I want to, Barb and I have planned 3 times to do it. I want to get out there and do that. I'm glad we're talking about it. Thank you for doing it.
So did you see, like from what you learned, did you see any, like, you know, changes in your approach that you'd like to make?
Well, this was the first time I started talking about it as a global movement. So that was a good approach.
Yeah.
So that's something I just incorporated. And I think it definitely adds to.
That felt good.
That felt good, yeah. And then also asking for the support, you know, asking for the donation so that they can have a little bit invested in it, you know, and maybe therefore follow through, you know, because they paid a little cash out for it.
Uh-huh.
So I think that was good. Yeah. And then there was one guy who, he didn't have any money, so I gave him a card. I said, well, here's my card, here's the website, and you can call me too. So.
Do you happen to have one of your cards handy that you could hold up to the camera so we could see it?
I could get it and see it in the other room.
No, never mind.
Yeah.
So what I'm asking is, can you see any changes in the way you went about it implied, you know, by what you learned? Like things that you would do differently next time?
So for next time. Yeah, I haven't really formulated that yet, but I wanted to kind of, I'll review that list that you gave us about the different points. Maybe the emotional component, you know, I could kind of think about that part. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Not sure.
Well, one thing that, you know, I have to tell you that, like, before I ever went out and set foot, and I was the very first person to ever go out and hand out bumper stickers a couple of days before Greg went out. And I thought the whole thing through, like, before I ever set foot on the ground with a bumper sticker. Like I, you know, had streamlined the whole operation and knew exactly what I wanted to do. And then, of course, from there, I modified it. It kept improving and improving. But I, you know, definitely, like, wonder what that noise is. Anyway, so the first thing I realized was that I wanted to cover as many people as possible as quickly as possible. Number one, okay? Because as you can see from the two, you basically had interactions with two people, or were there other ones?
There were other ones too. Well, a lot of people said not interested.
And what about the ones that, were there any other ones who had varying degrees of positive reactions?
There were some that said, oh, that looks really great, but I don't want to get one today, or so that kind of thing. Sort of halfway there.
Any other little stories?
Let's see.
Well, while you're thinking, so what you can see from all of these interactions is that it's very quick. No matter where you are, generally the interactions are very fast. Like the woman who just gave you the $2 and zoomed off.
Right.
You know, she was very supportive of you and really nice, and it was still quick. It's like, you know, quick, quick, quick. And so what I did is I went to a place where there were going to be a lot of cars in the left turn lane. So that every time the light changed, I could walk down this line of, like, there would always be at least 10 cars.
That's nice.
Just in the left turn lane. And so, and they would be there, you know, they'd start to be there, you know, for about 3 minutes. Or maybe 2 minutes, something like that, while the light was, you know, going through all of its, you know, the other guys were going straight and making their left turns and everything. But they had to wait for their left turn signal, so they'd be there. And so I didn't have to walk too fast, but I could go right by them. And then, and I would look at each driver, and if somebody, like, met my eyes or rolled people would roll their windows down and so on. It's Florida, you know, they have air conditioning in the cars, and they all have the windows rolled up, but they'd roll their window down. And I always said the same thing. Like, repeat what you said.
Would you like to put this bumper sticker on your car? This is a global movement to cure people of incurable diseases.
Okay, now I'll tell you what I said. I said, please put this on your car so people will know that they can cure things. And what Greg said was, please put this on your car and or just donate something. Now, can you see a difference in what you said and what I said? Like a fundamental difference?
Mine was way more direct.
You're more indirect, okay. And then what's the other difference?
Let's see, mine took much longer, and you were more directive. Too. You were telling them what you wanted them to do.
Yes, you asked a question and I made a demand. And Greg made a demand.
Okay.
So to me, they had to say yes or no.
True.
So see, I put them in a position, and see, the thing is, you want people to say no. Do you understand?
Because you want to be clear, so you can move on.
Well, actually, you want people to, yeah, that's good. I think you're right about that. You want people to say no, because when they say no, they have done something. And they have to live with their decision. You know, like if you're asking somebody if they'd like to put the thing on their car and they say, no, I wouldn't like, you know, I wasn't walking down the street thinking, gee, I'd like to put a bumper sticker on, you know. So, you know, when you do that, you're, you know, like, you're getting them to choose a side. Are you a rebel or are you a Yankee? Get it?
Right.
And they have to live with that decision. Like they have to walk away and then they think, well, gee, you know, maybe I could have cured my herpes with that or something. I didn't even know what it was, and I just walked by it. They've made a choice, and they have to like live with that choice. And if you can get enough bumper stickers on cars and they start to see them, they can start to change their mind about the choice. See it?
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Well, you know what's really interesting about what you're saying is that I'm thinking of myself as a driver and saying no, that I would not be interested in curing something. Now, that's a pretty fundamental thing. You don't have to get into your religion or anything else. That's just that might be behind your saying no or yes. But you're left with something that's indelible. It's like, really, this is the response I had to that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's very, very confronting. And that's really, like I see the positive residue of that. Leaving people with that.
Well,
But
also,
really,
you're also learning what it is to sort people. You're sorting people in or out. And they go through many, many sorting processes. You know, I don't know if you've ever actually watched, you know, these gigantic machines that they have for sorting vegetables. Like on the History Channel, you ever see those things? Where these, like, cabbages go down a chute and they get peeled and so on, and some of them go one way and some of them the other because, you know, they have different qualities. Or with eggs, they pass through this thing that sort of like X-rays them. Annie, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they have to go through this whole series of tests. And see, in order to cure things, people have to go through this huge series of tests, which you passed. Like way at the beginning, you went through an entire series of tests, remember?
Uh-huh.
Like where, you know, at any point you could just say, oh no, I don't feel like doing that, or I don't have time to watch that movie, or, you know, I don't like the web, or, you know, there were a million things that could have caused you to be sorted out, and we never would have been talking to you right now.
That's right.
You wouldn't be here. And so what you're trying to do is find the good ones. And when you're out there, that's a prototype for finding the good ones. And see, like, at some point, you might want to go to, like, a really ritzy neighborhood, you know, where they have a lot of boutiques and stuff, and little, you know, restaurants, nice little places, and wander around there and see if you can, you know, sort people after you get used to doing it by doing it places like where you were. And also, an interesting thing is like be the manager of a health food store. Like this you're the manager of this very busy health food store, and I'm you, okay?
Okay.
Looking good. Okay.
Okay.
So you're the store manager and I'm you.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm doing some volunteer work and I'd like to stand out in front of your store for an hour with these. Would you mind?
Oh, sure, okay.
How about, would you put one on your car and let people know they can cure things?
Okay, that sounds good.
Cut. So you just, you know, never miss an opportunity. Now, let's reverse the roles. You be me asking the store owner.
All right.
And I'll be the store owner.
Okay.
No, I'm not the store owner, the store manager. I'm sorry, the manager. Very busy health food store. Go ahead.
Hi.
Hi.
I have some bumper stickers. Do you mind if I pass them out outside?
You know, I really can't. I see this is a chain, and if it was just me, I would allow it. But whatever happens here has to be, approved by the main office. So you could apply to them.
Would you want to put on your car? It's about curing incurable diseases, and it's a global movement.
Sure, okay. I'll put one on my car. Thanks.
Could I go out in the parking lot then if I can't be right in front of the store?
Oh, I think that's probably okay. Cut.
Okay.
That really wasn't bad.
Now, do I ask for a donation?
Yeah, but you know what? That's beside the point, because it's not really important. The thing, what I noticed when you started this was that what you said, I think you're still learning to give essential information and nothing else. Like you haven't really got that down yet. Because, like, compare, like, I've got some bumper stickers here, which he knows because he sees them in your hand.
Right.
So he doesn't need you to say that you have bumper stickers, right?
That's right.
What he does need to know is that you're a volunteer.
Okay.
Because there's a big difference between supporting a community activist who's probably a customer of the store and who's doing an hour's worth of volunteer work and supporting a person in a possibly competing business who's trying to advertise in front of the store. So people absolutely need to know you're a volunteer.
Okay.
Ron, go on mute. Thank you. Now, you know what I did? One of the things that really worked for me, I mean, this is going to sound absolutely crazy, but when I went out handing these things out, I wore my fishing vest. And you know, this is a rural area. I live in it's turned into like shopping center city now. You know, there's like housing developments. They're bulldozing the orange groves and putting in like housing developments all over this area. So like with no water to water their plants or anything, but they're still doing it. It's crazy, but that's what they're doing. But anyway, back then, like those movies where we were handing out the bumper stickers, that was in front of the feed store. You know? So, like these people, like when they see a guy in a fishing vest, they get it. It's like, oh, good old boy, you know, he fishes, he's like, you know, he's one of us, you know, this isn't somebody like trying to rip us off. And like the other guys on the median were veterans. One day we went out and there were these other guys on the median, and they were veterans handing out American flags and collecting money. And I'll tell you another interesting thing, Anna. The other day, I saw this guy. I was leaving Best Buy, and I was actually on a street that exits the mall, and this guy had a big sign about being a veteran, and he had his CAN. You know, it was like Veterans Helping Veterans. I think I've heard of that organization before. And he was walking in the middle of the traffic. He wasn't on the median. He was on the center line, walking down the center line, trying to get both the cars on both sides. But you know what? I have never liked doing that. I don't like going out in the street. Like, I like staying on the median. Anyway, so The thing you want to do is get down exactly the exact words that you want to use and say the same thing over and over again and say it like 50 times before you ever say it to anybody. Like the very first thing they hear. What's it going to be? You know? And maybe you can come up with a better one than we did, you know, but, you know, ours worked out pretty good, you know. And Greg's was please put this bumper sticker on your car and or just donate something.
And if they said they couldn't pay, I'd say, well, if you promise to put it on your car, I'll give it to you.
And that's another thing, yes, you know, even when they promise, like after they hand you the $2 and you hand them the bumper sticker and you say, now you promise you're going to put this on your car, right? And they say, yes, I absolutely will. They still don't. So if you want to get these things on cars, do as much as you can to make sure they get on the car. We have even gone so far as to actually, like, and sometimes people have asked us, they'd say, would you mind just putting it on the car for me, you know? And so just remember to stick it on the window, not on the car, okay?
Right.
Right, because it can damage the paint. Actually, what happens is it doesn't damage the paint, and when the paint fades and you take the bumper sticker off, the bumper sticker is the normal paint color. And there's this square there that's still normal after all the other paint changed color on the car, so it's like, it looks pretty weird. So that's why we don't put them on our cars. Just on
So I'm thinking maybe I need a bigger sign or something that's larger so that they can see it from a distance. Also, I thought that people in the parking lot, if I had a sign on, then as I approached them, I wouldn't startle them.
Well, you know, if you look through the bumper sticker materials, go to the you know, the pages on bumper stickers, and you know what? Maybe I'll give you a buzz tomorrow night when we're having dinner, and you know, we can talk if you want.
All right.
If you're going to be around.
Yeah, I should be.
Well, but you go to the materials on bumper stickers and you'll see signs, and I think some of them are actually, you can just print them. And they come out in 8.5 by 11, and then you hang the sign around your body, you know, you just hang it from your neck.
Okay.
You know, I've safety pinned them on and so on, whatever, you know. So, I don't remember what they say exactly, but something along the lines of please donate $2 or something. But actually, I also found I didn't really need one. The bumper sticker is a pretty good sign, and it is pretty visible. And as you're approaching a person, they read it, and they get it, and they choose. And so it does speak for you, so I don't know if you really do need a sign. You could probably just do it without it. And anything that makes it a little easier and more direct is better. Because, see, what I was thinking I'd like to ask you for is just to make a game to spend like 10 minutes a day doing this. Do you think that's possible?
I think so.
You know, just like stop someplace for 10 minutes and do it. Your learning curve will rise astronomically. And you could also make it 10 minutes or 5 interactions. And if you walk down the median of a highway, you'll have, 10 interactions with 1 traffic light, and then you can turn around, get back in your car, and go on about your business, you know. See, you don't have to do it a lot to learn a lot. That's the great thing about this. You learn tons in just a few minutes. Don't you find that to be true from yesterday?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, let's see now. It looks like we're about getting on here. Getting on. 10:36. Okay, it's time to say our last set of prayers. And once we've done that, we will be on our way.
Okay.
So, Ron, here you go, buddy.
I'm here. I'm raising the noosphere to the 27th dimension.
Yes.
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 I'm removing all pathologies from the noosphere.
Yes.
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 Getting yeses from the dog too. I'm adjusting the particle indexes of the noosphere so that they are in balance and at full strength.
Yes.
Woof, woof.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I'm adjusting the meridians of the noosphere to create a free and balanced energy flow.
Woof.
Yes.
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 I'm adjusting the chakras of the noosphere to be at full function.
Yes.
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 The noosphere is unswitched and headed in God's direction.
Yes.
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 I am removing all impressions from the karmic body of the noosphere.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I am removing terrorism from the gravitational and spiral bodies of the noosphere.
Yes.
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 I'm removing the tendency to use biological weapons from the gravitational and spiral bodies of the noosphere.
Yes.
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 I'm merging my higher bodies with others who understand what we're doing.
Yes.
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 I'm removing any predisposition in the noosphere toward disease.
Yes.
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 All the bodies of the noosphere are one rainbow.
Yes.
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 I am now asking the forgiveness of everyone I've ever harmed or will harm by not making immunics available to them faster. Yes.
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 They've heard and received my request in their results bodies.
Yes.
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 They have forgiven me.
Yes.
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 Doing this helps them discover immunics for themselves without me needing to be better in order to give it to them.
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
That is all.
Thank you so much. Now, everybody, it's great, wonderful to have been with all of you. And Greg, thanks for hooking us up tonight. I think we helped a few people here. Did you think? Did Wendy ever get your phone number or any information about you?
Is she still on, or?
No, you know, when we dropped off the call, I called.
Greg, do you have her number?
I have Ron's number. Jason's number. I called.
All right, why don't you give me that, and I will call her tomorrow.
I'll tell you right now what Jason's number is, and you can write it down. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, I'm ready.
954 area code.
What is 954?
That's Miami area, so it's East Coast time. 625
Okay.
0456.
954-625-0456. They're in Miami, and that's Jason and Wendy. Got it.
They shall not escape this time. Now, this is good, guys. Okay, well, I think we're done on our meeting. Let's all go to the 144th dimension.
Woohoo!
Oh, and Greg, can I call you? I just have a couple of things I want to talk about.
Sure, I'm right here.
Okay. All right.
Awesome.
144th
Right.
dimension. I'm there.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Good night, all.
Hi.
Here you see the home page of curedrive.org, which is the Cure College on the web that we have put here for you to come learn how to cure medically incurable diseases. Now, at the top of the page, the home page, which you should be on right here, and I want to recommend, if you have not already, get to this page by opening a tab. Do not turn this movie off. Open a tab so that you can still hear me talking. And leave this tab open and then go to this website. Now, the tally that you see, 132K, people ask, where does that come from? And if you notice, right above it, and this is, by the way, on every page in the web college, it says Report Cure. If I click on that, it goes to a page where there's a little form to fill out where you can report your cures. Now I will press the incredible back button and go back to the home page of curedrive.org. And also, if you want to contact us, there's a little link here that says Contact. And you'll notice that we put our phone numbers in here. We feel more comfortable being called on the phone. So it's just easier to talk, and this is a very big subject, and we find that it saves us time and work if people call us. Now we document our cures. This movie that you're watching here is an example of that. This is a movie where people cure things on camera, and you watch them. You watch them curing things. For example, the woman here, and at this point in the movie, is curing a flu. And if you watch this movie, you'll discover that she comes in with fully developed flu symptoms, including headache and God knows what else, and the symptoms disappear in around 20 minutes. That's how fast this is. Personally, I have not had a flu even try to come on since 1993, when I cured my herpes. My 20th anniversary, by the way, just passed. 20th anniversary of my herpes cure in April of 2013. Okay, if you look again above the CureDrive, logo, I guess it is, and what you'll see is the Cure Show. There's a link to go to the Cure Show, and the Cure Shows are another way that we documented our cures. And for example, you'll find letters at the top of the Cure Show, and if you click the letter F, it takes you to fibromyalgia, where you see a lot of, or two people curing fibromyalgia, actually. And underneath it, there are many, many shows on flu. We had a flu hotline. And what you'll find with this is that people with similar conditions get parallel results. Like these people who cured their flu, or I don't think we ever had a person come in to cure the flu that, you know, was just getting it. You know, they all had it for a couple of days. There they are. And they, you hear their flu cure during the call in around 20 minutes. So there are about 100 diseases represented on this page. Acid reflux, abuse. There are, you know, conditions can be considered diseases also. Such as traumatic stress syndrome from 9/11, the, you know, World Trade Center attack. A woman actually cured her traumatic stress syndrome from that. So now if we're back on the home page again, and up here at the top it says login hub and or sign up. If you don't have a password, you can sign up, or you can log in, and you come to the hub of the Cure College. This is the hub, not the home page. And new people who come here, many people just come in and get a password right away. They instantly get a password and come in, and they say, "What is this?" It's gigantic. Over here, this is the basic skill. Skill 1 is cure physical diseases. And it has 10 applications. Remove viruses, cure cancer, end trauma, recode your DNA. With certain diseases, you must recode your DNA to cure the disease. This may be true, for example, of viral-based diseases such as herpes simplex, Epstein-Barr, and so on. And each one has 2 links underneath it. Now if I click on where it says lessons under Recode Your DNA, and these are the lessons. There's this huge page of lessons on recoding DNA. And one of the lessons is remove adverse DNA mutations you catch from other people. Bet you didn't know you were doing that. But you do, and here's the lesson on that, and then you scroll down and there's all these questions. That's how the lessons work. You probably, if this is the first movie you've ever watched, you are probably not ready for a password right now. But you should probably know this is here at the same time, and some things about it. For example, here's an application of Skill 1, which is, what is Skill 1, do you recall? Cure physical diseases, right? And it's called the safety web. See it? Right here, the safety web. If I click on that, what I come to is a page of lessons about, and there's quite a few lessons on this page, about the safety web. Now basically, it's very simple. God isn't going to let you fail. You know, a woman asked me, I was telling her to remove all bacteria from her physical body. And she said, well, if I remove all bacteria from my physical body, will I remove my beneficial intestinal bacteria? And I said, no. You're not going to remove your beneficial intestinal bacteria. You're going to, God won't let you do that. You're safe. However, there's more to the safety web than that. So you'd want to know about the safety web. Also, there's an application called Knowingness is Power. Most people ignore it. The reason it's here is because knowingness is curative. A lot of times things that you cure happen just because you know something. Now, curing physical diseases is the lowest level of study in this web college. For example, here, which is in the mid-level, there's a skill called 3 spiritual diseases. Do you see it? That's only skill 9. There are 12 skills. So another one is about function. Reinstall your functions. Another one is about reclaiming your immune system so that you can be immune to these things and you won't have to cure cancer or herpes. You won't not get it. As I said before, have not had a flu in 20 years. I haven't had a flu even try to come on in the last 20 years. Okay. If you're not ready for a password yet, and by the way, when you're new, you're probably better off with one of these options. These are the best options for new people, which are next to the movie. And that's when you know you want to start and you're ready. You're ready. You've like learned it and you understand how to do it. What you probably want to start getting a signal first. And if you notice under this movie, you should start getting a signal when you watch during this movie, which is now 4.5 hours. And there's many illustrations of people getting signals, so hopefully you'll pick it up while you're doing that. But if not, there's an entire page of signals, including a movie that plays automatically at the top, which is a very good lesson with a lot of very serious people getting signals as the movie goes along, and illustrating how they get signals. And then there are all these other movies about signals as you go down the page. This little tripod is wandering. I'm trying to hold this with my hand while I show this to you. So now, that's an example of some of the other things that are on here. This is our Twitter feed, this black thing, so that you can see what advanced people, because everybody who posts on this has been doing it for a while and, are curing things. A lot of these people have already cured their herpes or their other thing that they came to cure, their chronic fatigue syndrome and so on, and now they're, this is just some things I cooked. It's not about cooking, okay? But anyway, there's, lots of people just talking about what they're, the more advanced things that they're doing. And these are all people who've cured many things in the past. And probably never get the flu, as I don't. None of us ever get the flu anymore. We don't get sick in that way. That's pretty basic, not getting the flu. So if you're not ready for a password, the thing to do is just keep watching movies. And let me show you something about that. There are lots of movies to watch. Here's one that says I cured it in 10 minutes, and lots of people are interested in this. This is a popular movie. This woman is very experienced with this. She's been doing it about 15 years. And but see, if you go down on this movie to here where it says YouTube, and let's click on this. Let's go to the YouTube page, which is the same movie. See, you're on the same movie now. And right underneath it, there's something that says, let me just show this to you. Cure Drive is the account that the movie is in. And you see it says it has 352 videos. So the thing to do is to click on that and go in to the Cure Drive account with the 352 movies. And then, once you're there, subscribe to the account so that you can get back to it easily. And then there are other accounts too. This is not the only account. Some of them only have 25 movies. There's about 10 different accounts. But there's another one that has 250 something movies on it. This is deceptively simple and easy. As you watch these people in these movies, the cure is always instantaneous. And it gives the impression that it's over and you don't have to continue. You don't have to study. And then you get sick again because you didn't get deep enough and get everything. With that being said, I want to show you these women curing something instantly and leave you with the thought that it's probably not going to be what you expected it to be. I think when you watch these women, that's what you see here, that it's probably not going to be what you expected it to be, but it does cure, it probably will if you hang in there and stick with it. You probably will cure the thing you came to cure. Say, can I go to the 144th dimension? See if you get a signal on that. Can I go to the 144th dimension?
Can I go to the 144th dimension? Yes? I guess I can.
Go ahead and do it.
Okay, both of you go to the 144th dimension.
I'm taking myself to the 144th dimension.
Me too.
No stopping for gas on the 8th dimension.
I feel clear.
I feel less interested in anything below the 144th dimension.
Can we stay here all the time?
I know, exactly.